That old Tom Brady didn't treat me right last game, man. I think you was in here, wasn't you? Threw like 5 fucking picks or some shit.
I was at work. I was watching it. I was fucking with you about Sim.
Yeah, you got my head. Like,
you started it though. I was just trolling what you said. You was like, a Jay West says I'm out of Sim. I was like, oh shit.
Say no more.
Don't mind if I do.
There's no defense on Sim.
No. Not at all.
But there's more offense on Sim. There's better animations. Like, why can't they just do both, man? Why can't there be a fucking one mode? Why does there have to be all that shit? Fucking EA. Damn. Let me give you a light before I depart. I don't even know who's on this team, man.
Micah just gave me a gift.
I saw that. Pick 6. Ain't nobody biting on my first round picks, man. I can't believe that shit.
Not yet, anyway. But then it's gonna be too late.
Man, I need it, dude. Fuck that. I got killers right now anyway, man. I ain't worried about it. But if I could land like a Darren Arnold or a Aaron Donald and what's his name off of your team, Garrett, Barnett's Mamas. Whatever his name is. What's the dude's name on your team?
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion. You can always count on the ladder when you step inside Lincoln Financial.
If I could land one like him or Burns or whoever.
Of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence.
I mean, all they go do is just keep costing fucking money for somebody.
You name it, this crowd is ready.
I was hoping some old bet would fucking be like, okay.
And the Philadelphia Eagles.
Somebody like Ken. I don't know who he got. Ken would absolutely do some shit like that. Hell, I would probably do some shit like that. Fuck no. I can't even talk right now. I got my old boy in here, and this one.
Little Hardy.
Yeah. Fucking Allen shut his little ass down, man. I'm about to get him built up or something. I couldn't get away with the shits.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game. Ended up getting 4 sacks total and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
I like old Trimble tight end.
And they'll get this out quickly to Goodwin. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 there and a New Orleans first down.
Block my action.
And CD defensively,
shit, that's when you know you don't lock them.
Coming off a 3-touchdown game in their victory a week ago.
And you literally got to look at him and be like, I don't like your ass.
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him, he takes advantage of that man coverage and burns you. But if you bring on,
I think I still got Gunslinger on this motherfucker too.
What he wants. To me, it's going to be those DBs. When they catch the ball, big-time tackles really put it on those receivers.
Not much there, only a yard. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape,
Oh shit!
To the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments.
How did he get so up?
And they're playing with extreme confidence.
I'm like, damn, how he get so open? Way to go, Mikey!
On play action, it's Brady. Rolling to his right. Deep ball for Goodwin.
Oh my God, he got me with this shit.
Caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds.
Yeah, they just called unnecessary roughness on this guy, man. What a bullshit flag.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches,
come on.
That's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't.
I should have declined it.
Your team.
That's on me. I want that fucking cheap shit.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback,
come on, Mike, you got to switch it up, man.
Receiver, you get the easy reception and
change
also
it up,
a chance
brother.
to try to make a play with your feet. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great
good
sign
pick.
for them to get the early pick.
I'm getting greedy.
Confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the
Good shit, I ain't see him out there, man.
He saw the numbers
we saw. He
watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be.
Oh, both my receiver and my
advantage defense.
My receiver lit up.
He stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 4. They hand it off to Mostert.
Give me that.
But not much on that run.
Saw that coming too,
no,
bro.
That's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped it. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. First
down
and a little extra for Mostert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Raheem Mostert with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Eagles have taken the early lead.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week. Yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry.
Start running the ball.
I hate that fucking song.
Gold now to kick it away.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
That's that fantasy league. I'm gonna chalk this game up to Mikey not feeling good.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right?
Damn,
the end
that's
zone
my
we're
pick
trying
again.
to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the
switch it
bottom
up,
line
Mikey.
is
Come
take
on,
care
man.
of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Play action, now it's Brady. Escaping the pressure right. Right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. play action. Now Brady. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. J.C. Horn, the first defender taken back in April. They're on the stop defensively. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. Mostert.
What a fucking...
And some room to run now.
Dude is like calling weird game.
His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Eagles lead this now 13-0 here.
I don't know if he's passed the fucking ball yet.
And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes.
Ever since I put fucking Gambler on, man, I haven't done
right
worth
up
of
to
shit.
that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should
Or not
do?
Gambler,
If
what's
this
it called?
continues,
Gunslinger?
take them all to dinner.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yeah.
On first down, Hardy. He finds an opening past the 40, and he takes it all the way up to the 47. That good for 22 and a first down. (14-0) the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Right back to him on first down. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
And know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Second and 9. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch and turn upfield and pick up the first down.
Throwing is Brady on third down. They'll roll him out right. It's hauled in by Hardy. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive.
What is that TMP +1?
I think it means tempo or team something. I really don't know for sure.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. That's complete to the running back, Funk. That catch good for only a couple.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
2nd and 8. Hands it off out of the gun. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
I really could use the wrong pan, but I'm not giving
exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Kevin hit me up, asked me if we were still doing recaps.
Now Brady.
He already went ahead and did it. Right time.
His pass caught at the 4. And the Saints are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints are back within a score. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Play the Giants. Did Boss get in?
I don't know how you been on it.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Raiders got in.
Back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year.
How did he not get in?
Through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it, Can't afford any more missteps, though.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Slid in
From the gun, a run with Mostert.
He is destroying me with fucking Mostert.
And they will get him down, but not before.
God damn.
Very good yardage there. As that will lead us right
fucking
into
Sam
the
shit.
morning. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. This is Mostert. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play.
Hit in the backfield with 5 yards.
On that run, let's get back to the bubble and make sure you're a back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
2nd and 5 now. Hurts getting this out to the flat. Mostert. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half. From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. They'll try it now with Mostert going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Saints will have the football back.
Corey, give me a bottle of water.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Brady now on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. Deep ball for Goodwin. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 32 that time. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. The Saints going to call the 1st of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Brady. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. He's got it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Play fake. Brady. He'll buy some time right. And he'll find Sutton on the right side complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Zerline's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this 2nd half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here's Mostert. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
From this vantage point, they've got the lead here, so for me, that'd be enough to go ahead and punt the football and let my defense defend the long field.
If you go for it, you don't get it, then you really put your defense in a tight spot.
Yeah, but we never know what people ultimately will decide to do here on 4th and inches.
Here we go on 4th down. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. The type of game that he's having running the football, there was no doubt who they were giving the ball to.
So why didn't they just go ahead and go after him on defense? Right? If you know, right? You know he's having that type of a game. Who else would you expect to get the football? I would have taken my chances and sold out defensively to stop him. And if anyone else picks it up, I tip my cap to him.
A first down carry here for Johnson. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Mostert. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps it moving forward.
Saints. He'll swing this out to Mostert.
Fucking dog shit.
He's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
I'm an inside zone his ass to death.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. He needed 2. He got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Mostert with a carry on 1st down, but he is not going anywhere as he is brought down well behind the line of scrimmage.
Partner, I know my grade school teachers never would believe this, but I can absorb a lesson. I think there's a lesson in this one. He's having a great day running the football, but occasionally they're going to find a way to stop you, aren't they?
Yeah, this time the defense stepped up in what's been so far a tough game for them.
Fucking stupid.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That's going to be complete.
I mean, y'all goddamn bitches can fucking guard better than that. Jesus Christ.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st.
That's fucking atrocious.
Good blitz.
They'll run with Mostert. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete cornerbacks, able to tackle and run support, as we just saw there.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the 1st, just a gain of 1 there.
Muja.
So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal. They'll run with Mostert. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the play that time. So a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them want it to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive in with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Then I got Tom Brady lit up with Omaha.
In the 4th quarter, then Tom Brady. This is 1st and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Picked the wrong play.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Quick throw by Brady, complete. And some room to work. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And, in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Hardy. Finding room to the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 80 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game.
I took the whole 1st quarter. 14 plays, 76 yards.
Hell yeah.
6 minutes.
From down to 12, it's 1st and 10.
6 minutes and 4 seconds.
It's Hardy.
What in the hell was that?
Bringing up 2nd down.
Let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
2nd and 14. Now a give, right side. Hardy. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point 4th quarter lead.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Come on, man.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Saints. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Saints have taken the lead. Well, quite the comeback here. They have erased that deficit, pushed themselves out in front now here in this 4th quarter.
This game's kind of felt like a horse race, hasn't it, partner? Because you have the other guys run out to their big lead, but then slowly and surely, they've been creeping up and closing that gap. Now they've stuck ahead in front here late in the game. The finish line's not far away. They need their defense to finish this thing off.
And no return on this one. It's a fair catch.
Oh, what weak-ass defense.
Oh, shit.
Like real-life fucking football team. 3rd and 15.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember,
this motherfucker is gone again.
Inside the 30.
Fucking Sim shit.
Touchdown,
Big plays. I don't get it.
22 on the season. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front.
Good. Take a rest of the clock.
Didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Went right back to the same play.
2nd and 2 now from the 33.
He can never say anything again.
Now a give, right side. Hardy. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. On first down, Funk. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Take your time, Tom.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. On 2nd down now, it's Hardy. And this will wind up as Saints first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
4 receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. This quick pass complete to Sutton.
Bottom line, 2-yard gain's just not going to cut it in this situation. You've got to move the ball downfield in order to have a chance.
Defense will give them that the rest of the way. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Back to throw, Brady. Flush to his right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them
drive
for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
Well, I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
That's complete out right to the tight end, Tremble. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I,
it's
we're
almost
not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Parker, I love your description, because when we talk about hitting the home
run,
we're thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them
fucked up, man.
Big time, John.
Damn.
You're coming back out. Now they've established this run game. The play action pass.
We'll pick on the goal line, bro.
Second down and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. Oh, what a nice tackle.
Oh, my God. And they got
tipped. Move the needle at all offensively. A very short gain.
Disgusting.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was.
And he can't get a throw.
Damn, Jamal, why you do that?
What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Motherfucker begging for $30, man. The fuck?
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
I ain't real. I just seen $30.
Breakaway. They stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it would appear that the Saints are going to win this football game.
This dude can't say nothing.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Hardy. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into point. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for the Saints, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Come on, y'all. You can't say nothing about Terry again, bro. He's running the same shit. Yeah. Go ahead and run that damn fucking slant, bitch.